Hey y'all, what's up? How's it going? How my peeps doing? I hope you guys are having a beautiful weekend. Yeah, so let's get it popping. It's a new video for today. So I want to talk about BET, Black Music Entertainment Television. And like, I saw a video of another YouTuber. She does great work. And like I said, I was so like mesmerized, and I really, this has been going on for a couple of weeks. That's been on my mind about how, like I said in my last video, and I said how everything in entertainment has gone downhill, and I don't like this new age of like entertainment. It's a lot. But just watch my last video. But BET was once something that everybody enjoyed. Black people, all walks of life. But BET really did promote black people, black music, and black culture 24/7. So as a little girl, I was watching just the music videos, the talk shows, the sitcoms. BET had so much of that creativity and originality. Compared to now, nah, man, it ain't cutting it. It's not cutting it. And I really get bored nowadays sometimes, because I'm like, when it comes to the latest music and artists, I've always been on top of that. The BET Awards will be coming through next month. Am I excited? Personally, not as much. We need to see another music award platform besides BET. It needs to happen. Period. There's no excuses. BET Awards. I mean, let's start with the good stuff. Let's start with positivity. Cause I don't like to just start off like, just the bad stuff. But I will say this: BET, they need to let me stop. I don't want to curse. They need to put another music platform award show. BET Awards, like I said, I see the nominations here and there. I said, oh, hey, cool. That's what's up. And then I'm like, I want to see more R&B artists get their shine. Because this is the reason why I said R&B was so dominantly successful at one point. It still is, but it's pretty much catching up now. And I was looking at like different artists, like R&B soul artists, like SZA, Ari Lennox, LMA, her, Khalid. Khalid, he's considered like R&B soul pop. So that's cool, because we need black artists to really dip into different genres. Because I'm here for the music. You make good music, you cool in my book. And Normani, I'm looking forward for Normani. I'm looking forward for Normani. Just recently, she just announced that she will be releasing her new album this summer. I'm excited. And here's the thing about Normani, because I've been promoting Normani on my platform. So yeah, I've been promoting her. I've been like really, like I said, keeping it consistent when I can. But Normani definitely is someone that, as an artist and representation of, dark-skinned black women of color in music, for herself, because she's the next Normani Corday, period. Please check out Normani is the next Normani. Normani Corday is the next Normani Corday. And I really, 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 really am excited for Normani, because Normani's artistic ability, we know what she's capable of because she has showed it all the time. And I love that she's able to just be herself, and that's all I wanted for her to do. I've always have said, I don't care what kind of music she makes, as long as it's good. I know how for her to market her core audience, not just black, not just black people. Because I feel like for her, she's one of these artists, like, she reminds me, puts in like Janet Jackson lane, Whitney Houston lane, Mariah Carey lane, Kelly Rowland lane, Beyonce lane. like that versatile in music. And see, for her, listening to like all her songs, perfect example for the pop audience, motivation, because it has that motivation appeal, of course, ironic motivation. And waves, it has like the R&B hip hop appeal. So, and I read something on Twitter, from her new magazine, that she had said something that she's been like, wrapping up the album, finishing up the album. It has like that 90s, 2000s feel to it, because I believe that Normani will bring it back. And here's the thing, I grew up in the 90s and 2000s era of music, okay, because I'm a 92 baby, right? So I grew up with most of like that the late 90s, and especially when I was coming to like, coming to like as like I would say a child, like adolescent. I would say adolescent, like 2000, 2001, like how like Brandy and TLC, that era of music, and like Usher, that era of music, like where black artists were able to really dominate, and especially artistically, just to make different, sounds of music, versatility. BET pretty much did they did promote a lot of these artists that I grew up with. So I'm like looking up here, right here. I'm like, what is, like I said, the same thing needs to happen. And I really think they just promote the same artists all the time. I mean, we have to have like a little bit more diversity. But see, I also think the issue is too, because when I, like I said, was researching and I was seeing how like BET definitely has, in a way, kind of, it's still a good network. I'm not hating on BET. Any BET fans out here, I'm not hating on BET. I'm not. But it just needs to get back to like that music and culture and arts. Because I miss 106 & Park. I miss I miss Rap City. I miss Spring Blink. I miss all of that. That was a part of the music of R&B, hip hop, especially when the up and coming new age of R&B artists and hip hop artists, okay, the singers and the rappers and the boy groups and the girl groups, they were able to really use those platforms. Because I don't really think, I have to be honest, I know that reality TV, that's the way, but really that reality TV has gotten toxic a lot. And I've peeped in reality TV shows, but it's like for even some of the singers and even some of the rappers, they're trying to get themselves on, but I don't really think that, if you call yourself, want to say you want to be a musician, stick to the musician world. Stick to that, like, okay, that hunger, that passion, that ambition, the sacrifice. Because when I saw how my favorite artists were able to, navigate the music industry, and like I said, the obstacles and challenges that they faced, but they pushed through, they never gave up. And it's really sad because now I find it, like I said, even with like social media is good, but see, even for like these new, like, okay, even for artists like Normani, and I am really interested in her management, how they're gonna like promote her. I'm really interested because I know that Normani, like I said, by the time this album comes out, it's supposed to come out this summer. And I hope that, the promotion is really on point. I hope that, like I said, we need to see more TV live performances. And the TV live performances can really benefit, and they will benefit Normani. Okay, because I do TV live performances reviews all the time. You see my platform, I always will promote my favorite artists, like upcoming artists. Okay, this person did a live performance TV show, because I think that in this day and age, is just too much of this. Well, you're an artist, you have to really put in that work. And I believe putting in that work, it will help you see the results. But at the same time, you have to be careful. You gotta be careful. Your brain you gotta protect yourself, because there are weird in the bad way people out there. And I think that listening to other people's opinions and perspectives about how the state of music right now, we just gotta stay consistent. The fans, we gotta step our game up too, cause it's just not social media. We just gotta buy that music. $10.99 album, put on iTunes. Now, I've always bought CDs. I got all the CDs, CD collections, everything. Because I'm pretty much, for me, I like buying a CD. I like popping in a CD, play my favorite record, and call it a day. And streaming will help too, because streaming is another option for like artists to really get their sales up too. But it has to be done consistent. And you can't, because I do understand in this day and age, it's kind of like, you have to really know, like, your worth as an artist. Speaking of another artist, I'm very, 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 very excited for SZA. SZA, talented. Because I got her debut album Control, and she came out, 2017. But see how very creative and very, like, talented, and that nostalgia that she brings to the table with her music. She's another black artist. You can't put her in the box either. It's just not going to happen. She's more R&B, soul pop, alternative, more of like that pop dance era as well. And I think that for her too, that's why I need to see more black musicians, female and male, really step it up, which she is, but get into like different sounds of music. Because that'll get them like, okay, cool, a sound that really works for me, my artistry. I want to stand out. I want to be different. I want people to recognize my sound, my voice, my artistry. And then you also, like I said, protect your artistry too, because like these music producers, I got respect. I got love for like creative music producers that they're not afraid to tap into different varieties of sounds with their music, because they know how it is. Yeah, they could if they want to, and it's fine. If that's what they like, just doing one sound music, is cool. But to be able to because see, really, it's like to really get in more of that creative outlook, you gotta really see that you can do different things with your art, and I feel like listening to people's, like perspective of music, it ain't supposed to be just one sound. That's why I was like, exactly. And then, speaking of the OGs and speaking of people that I grew up with, Quincy Jones, I'm not surprised, because I've always have wondered, and no disrespect to Elvis Presley, any Elvis Presley fans out here, I don't know Elvis. Like I said, I've never been a huge fan of Elvis. Quincy Jones said that he refused to work with Elvis. It was a statement from a magazine article, said that he didn't want to work with Elvis, right? Because Elvis allegedly was a racist. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not here for no racism. Nope. My black ass, I know what's up, so I know. But see, that's the thing. Quincy Jones is pretty much one of like an artist, an entrepreneur, a producer. He worked with like the greats, like Michael Jackson. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, so you know what's up. During that time, even as a Michael Jackson fan, like I would read like autobiographies and books of Michael, how him and Quincy, both of them, musical geniuses, they were able to create like that masterpiece of Thriller. Thriller is one of my favorite Michael Jackson albums, period. I grew up listening to that album all the time. Thriller is a perfect example of how and why Michael Jackson, with his creativity, with his sound, his really good ear music. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody says. Because I know Michael, his fans, Team MJ will always be there for MJ, period. But, you know, it's like, people, you have your different opinions of Michael. I don't care. I'm not one of those Michael Jackson fans that's just going to drag you and no. It is what it is. But what I'm saying about how Michael, at such a young age, like, he was so into his music. He listened to, like, more, just different sounds. And I think with him, this is the reason why he paved the way for a lot of black musicians. Not just him, his sister Janet Jackson, that's another one. So both of them are neck and neck. But that's the thing. It just got to a point where it's like, even when I was saying how, you know, some of these like up and coming new black artists, and it's sad because I would love for seeing more black people supported by the music more, as it once before from a previous generation. But then it's like too much of that social media toxicity and all these stand wars. Just buy music, invest in it, and then, because really, to be honest, like in my last video, I don't see anything change until we make change, fans make change by that music. But I also want for these artists to know that it's the longevity. Because I was listening to like the OG musicians, and they've been there. They've been there. They know how it is. They know how to be. Because see, it's too much of that, like, it's too much of this friction, you know. So with that being said, it's like, I don't really think that people, because some people, it's like, I really feel like it's going to start to slowly progress, and then the more things start to progress, I'm going to be sitting back like, yeah. But, yeah, that's all. Like I said, any like entertainment news. Any entertainment news I want to talk about. Okay, BET. I talk about Normani, SZA, Quincy Jones, Elvis Presley. Who else? Who else? I don't know. Oh, Tinashe. Tinashe is gonna come out with a new project. I saw on Instagram. I saw on her Twitter. It's a 333. It's like the angel sign number. So whatever she's gonna come out with, of course, I'm gonna support her. Who else? Who else? Well, like I said, I got more music reviews coming. So like I said, it's a little, and this little, sometimes I'll do like little snippets of like what's going on, my thoughts and feelings. So it's gonna be like, some videos, it's gonna be like focus here, a little bit of everything, and then, you know, the usual. But that's all I have to say, guys. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Enjoy your weekend. So yeah, I want you guys to know, don't let anybody that me like keep being a badass. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, stay tuned on the next episode of Get Since Night 2. Like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification button. Tell me your thoughts and your opinions. As always, you guys are welcome here. So, yeah, so stay tuned. Next episode, Get Since Night 2, Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace. Bye-bye. Your girl's exiting out. The Super Saiyan's out.